Hello. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Today we're reading Pirate Mum by Deborah Underwood, illustrated by Stephen Gilpin. "Arr!" said Pete. He swished his pirate sword. He jumped on his pirate bed. "Come downstairs, Pirate Pete," called his mum. Pete told Teddy to guard the loot. Pete ran downstairs. "Will you play pirates with me?" he asked. Pete's mum said no. Pete's mum never wanted to play pirates. She did not like pirates. She said pirates were not polite. But she had a nice surprise. "Wow!" Pete said. "Tickets to see the amazing Marco." Pete and his mum went to the show. The lights dimmed. The crowd got quiet. "Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Marco!" boomed a voice from behind them. The amazing Marco pulled a rabbit out of his hat. "Ooh!" said the crowd. The amazing Marco cut Zelda, his helper, in half. "Ah!" said the crowd. It was time for Marco's most amazing trick, the hypnotrance. The amazing Marco picked Pete's mum. He told her she was getting sleepy. Pete's mum closed her eyes. "What should she be when she wakes up?" Marco asked the crowd. "A pirate!" Pete called. The amazing Marco turned to Pete's mum. "When I clap my hands, you'll be a pirate," he said. He clapped his hands. Pete's mum opened her eyes. "Arr!" she said. "I'm a salty old pirate. Give me a loot." Everyone cheered. Suddenly, Zelda ran on stage. "Your wife is having a baby," Zelda told the amazing Marco. "Yikes!" cried Marco. "The show's over, folks." He ran off the stage. "Wait!" Pete called. "My mum is still a pirate." "Oh, that wears off most of the time," said Zelda. "Most of the time?" cried Pete. But Zelda was gone. Pete and Pirate Mum walked home. It was not easy. Pirate Mum tried to fight with Mrs. Reed. She called Mr. Collins a bilge rat. She stole underwear from Mrs. Bert's clothesline. Pete was glad to get Pirate Mum inside. Pirate Mum fell asleep on the couch. Pete hoped the pirate spell would wear off. He went out to play. An hour later he came home. "Yikes!" he cried. A pirate flag flew over his house. Pirate Mum stood in the yard. She wore an eye patch and a pirate headscarf. Pete's parrot sat on her shoulder. Pirate Mum swished a wooden spoon at the mailman. "Arr!" said Pirate Mum. "Arr!" said the parrot. "Ah!" said Pete. Pete dragged Pirate Mum inside. Now Pete was really worried. His mum had a job. She couldn't go to work with an eye patch and a pirate scarf. She couldn't go to work with a parrot on her shoulder. "We need to find the amazing Marco," said Pete. Ding dong! The doorbell rang. Pete told Pirate Mum to wait in the kitchen. "You scurvy lad, I will not," said Pirate Mum. Ding dong! Ding dong! Pete thought fast. "There is loot in the kitchen." "Shiver me timbers, why didn't you say so?" Pirate Mum ran out of the room. Pete peeked out the door. A bunch of people pushed past him. They had come for the PTA meeting. There was a crash in the kitchen. "What was that?" asked a man. Pirate Mum burst through the door. She waved a frying pan in the air. "Yo ho ho!" she said. "Give me your loot." "Oh my!" said the people. Pete thought fast again. Mum thinks you should have a costume party," Pete said. "It's a good way to raise a lot of money for the school." "What a wonderful idea!" said one of the men. "All in favour, say aye." "Aye," said the people. "Aye," said the parrot. "Arr!" said Pirate Mum. Pete had to find the amazing Marco. Marco's wife had just had a baby, so Pete took Pirate Mum to the hospital. He asked the nurse where the amazing Marco was. "No pirate," said the nurse. "Wait here," Pete told Pirate Mum. The amazing Marco was with his new son, the fabulous Harold. "Come quick," Pete said. "My mum is still a pirate." They went to find Pirate Mum. The nurse was hiding under his desk. Pirate Mum was gone. Pete and Marco heard a voice down the hall. "Hand over the loot." Pirate Mum was talking to two men. "Draw your swords, you yellow-bellied bandits," said Pirate Mum. "We're not bandits, we are doctors," they said. Pete turned to the amazing Marco. "I like pirates," Pete said, "but it's hard having a pirate for a mum." "Oh dear," said Marco, I'm very sorry." Marco snuck up on Pirate Mum. He told her she was getting sleepy. He told her it was time to be Pete's mum again. He clapped his hands. She woke up. "Where are we? What happened?" asked Pete's mum. "Marco turned you into a pirate," said Pete. "Don't be silly," said Pete's mum. She bumped into a wheelchair. "Maybe you should take off your eye patch," said Pete. Pete's mum put her hands on her face. She felt the eye patch. "Oh my," she whispered. The next day, Pete found a letter under the door. It was from the amazing Marco. His mum read the letter. "Sorry for all the trouble. Please accept this gift." 2 bits of paper fell out. They were tickets for the amazing Marco's next show. "Oh no," said Pete's mum. "Oh no," said Pete. "Arr," said the parrot. If you've enjoyed this story, please leave some comments below and subscribe for future stories. That's all for today, so good morning, good afternoon, and good night.